Okay, so I think it's a miracle. I was here last night. I don't know if you ever, in your, you know, how you get flies, and every in the summer, particularly, especially if you get fruit, and you get those little ones that I don't know if those are fruit flies or what those things are, but you get those little ones that fly around, and sometimes you just kill them, and sometimes I just look and I go, oh, it's so cute, like they come out of the sink and stuff. So I just look at them and I go, they're so cute. Well, one came out yesterday out of the sink, and I don't know, he got wet, and I felt bad, and he was like either stuck there, right in that little corner of this whatever this thing is, these wipes, and something reminded me this morning, and I looked back, and so last night, okay, so he was soaking wet, and I thought he was like drowning, so I just like blew air on him to try to dry him out, and maybe, like, I mean, obviously you can't mouth to mouth a baby fly, but so I like blew on the fly, right? So I blew in the fly to try to get the water off of him. And I looked this morning, something reminded me of it. And I looked this morning. Excuse me. I looked this morning and it was still there, and I thought it was dead. So I blew on it again, I don't even know why I did that. But I blew on it and then it moved, but one of its wings was clearly messed up. But oh shoot, it's not focused enough. When I did it, he moved his arms or legs or whatever, arms and legs. So I cleaned up a couple droplets of water and gave him a drink, I guess, or stuck it in front of his face. Let me see if he'll do it, if he's still alive. So when I blew on him, he moved, but then his feet moved, so I know he's still alive. So I think it's a miracle. I think it's a miracle. I mean, yeah, it's not like bringing something, letting someone see or back from the dead, but I thought he was dead. Now, here's the problem. One of those wings is messed up. The other one, he moves. Look, he's moving. He almost walked. He's moving a step, but he's done. I mean, if one of your wings, if you're a fly and one of your wings isn't working, I think you're done. You're screwed. But anyway, I think it's a miracle. I'm documenting. Okay, I'm going to go on a limb here. St. Francis was like, loved the animals, right? And when St. Francis of Assisi is my chosen confirmation name, and I'm sure when I was 12 or 13, that was about as deep as I went. He loves animals. I like animals. So that's probably why I didn't choose him, probably because, as I've learned later, I think I heard heard that he was like the closest to living the way Christ did, or lived very much like Christ did in the caring for the poor and counseling people, and just his demeanor. I heard that somewhere. Anyway, so if I die, when I die, if by the grace of God something happens where there's the possibility I'm a saint, this might be I might be documenting one of my own miracles. He brought a fly back too. Now, I'll keep you appraised. If this guy, well, if he's gone, he might be eaten by somebody, right? But if I come back later in hours and and I tend to him a little more, and then he gets up and flies away, I'm counting that as a miracle. I think that's a miracle. Sure, I don't like the way you do this. I think that's a miracle, right? Or maybe he is dead. I don't know. Or maybe those were his last breath. Who knows?